Hi, we're here with Oli. Unfortunately, we're on our way to the ER. Her central line looks like the skin around it has become infected. It looked a little bit red yesterday, but nothing concerning. Just a little bit red, I just noticed it. And then last night I looked at it, it looked a little bit more red. And this morning it was very red, and I changed the dressing, and it does have some discharge and drainage coming out of it. So we are on our way to the ER now. Unfortunately, we know with central lines, the risk of infection is always there, which is why I'm so diligent about making sure we check the line and clean sterilely, but this is just something that happens. All right, we made it into the ER. They are probably going, I'm sure, they're going to admit Oli for her line. If you can see it, it looks very red and angry. They're going to kind of figure out who needs to pull the line, and then they'll put in a peripheral. Oli's peripheral IVs only last sometimes less than a day. She's got really, really bad veins, and so we just go through them really fast, especially when they're trying to put like a TPN through it, which is really hard on your veins. Other than she's gonna stay here for a while, which she's very not excited about. Oli. So we're still here in the ER. Oli's definitely getting admitted, and it turns out we might actually have to sleep in the ER tonight, which sounds super fun. Apparently there are no beds right now, so it's up in the air. The plan is they're gonna give her antibiotics. They started an IV in her arm. They're going to wait 12 hours. They drew cultures, and if those blood cultures come back negative, then they'll take her to interventional radiology, and they'll put in another central line, take that one out, put in a new central line, and then put in a new GJ tube since it's time to be exchanged. But we all know Oli does not play by the rules ever, so we'll just have to see. And she's laughing. She's like, no, I don't play by the rules. No way. Huh? So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll see what 12 hours, what those labs look like, and go from there. We're here. We're listening to Taylor. Always. What do you think, Oli? You doing okay? You're hanging in there, making the best of it, as always, with a smile on your face. That's how Oli rolls. Yeah, she says we do the best we can. Oh, no, yeah, but she is gonna complain a little bit. I don't blame you, girl. I know. You're gonna tell us about it, huh? The funny thing is the doctor came in and she saw her the last time she was admitted, and she remembers Oli because everyone remembers Oli because she's just the sweetest thing in the world. And Oli heard her voice and clearly remembered her too because she got the biggest smile on her face because the doctors, that is the one good thing, the ER doctor as well as the hospitalist doctors, they're super nice and they're really sweet to her, and she remembers them and she remembers their kindness, so that goes a long way. So we do appreciate that tremendously. I just went to the car and got some of our crap. This is what the car looks like when you pack to go to the hospital for an unknown duration. We could be there for 3 days, we could be there for 3 months. So we pack everything. And gotta put the egg crate on the bed because Oli's back was starting to hurt. She gets these beds, I don't know if all y'all sit in the ER for very long, but they're super uncomfortable. So I went to the car and got the egg crate. And but we just heard that she got a bed. Yay! So we're gonna go up to the pediatric floor. Oli, excited? Well, she's not excited. She's not excited at all. She wants to go home, but she's gonna be excited to get out of the ER. Huh. She's starting to complain a little bit more, but she's a trooper, man. She is a trooper. If it were me, I'd be crying. So hopefully we'll be heading up there soon. at all this space. We're gonna get Oli ready for bed, and then they're getting a report, and then give her meds, and I'll go get her all her stuff out of the car. You see how red her face gets? She just got vancomycin, so she's very, 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 very red right now. So, but her hands are cold, and her temperature was normal, so just flushing. It's weird. They just gave Oli her meds. She's got her noise-canceling headphones on. She's got her TPN, not TPN, because it's going through a peripheral line, and sleepy meds in, and Oli is out. So hopefully, I asked them to not come do vital signs since she's been totally stable, no fever, but of course I'm gonna be up checking on her all night, and if we need to do a temperature, we can do a temperature, but fingers crossed the docs are on board with that, because man, you wake her up in the middle of the night and the girl does not go back to bed. So I'm hoping they'll just let her sleep. And then we will just wait and see what those cultures look like tomorrow and go from there. We'll see. The powers that be said no to the no vital signs, just in case she goes septic, which I mean, makes sense, right? Hopefully we won't be able to wake her, or they won't wake her up though. We just put the cuff on her, put the pulse ox on her, and that way we could just sneak in there and get a temperature. So, but I get it. I just try to advocate where I can, and sometimes, you know, they know best. They're the doctors, they're in charge. So we do, we don't always do what they want, but in this instant, it makes sense. We're here for a reason. We want to make sure that she's all good. So, yeah, we'll see what tomorrow looks like.